Greetings. Just here along the Fremont National Recreation Trail in southern Oregon. We're up above 5,000 feet, and even in May, the sun's a bit strong. And we don't have sunscreen, and we also have a habit of not wearing pants. And we don't really like sunscreen, and obviously it's a commercial product that you have to pay money for that we don't have the money for. There's not too many things you can use for sunscreen that are commonly found, although our friend Aspen here can help. If you happen to be near it, it's not going to be SPF, 100 or anything like that. There, and you can literally just sort of rub it on. You can see it's this white powder that goes on pretty easily. You can spread it around if you need to, and that's going to definitely block out the sun. It is a nice alternative to, say, wood ash. If you probably seen survival shows, you rub the wood ash on you, and it's like, well, that's nice and all, but it's kind of, there can be the leftovers from the burning of the wood still in it, and who knows what else. I mean, there could be food or something in there, and that'll do right there. Again, it's not going to be hugely effective against major sun, but that's better than nothing at all, and it feels cooler already. Plus, the white doesn't just look kind of like sunscreen. It really does work like sunscreen in that white reflects the full spectrum of sun, as opposed to black, which absorbs pretty much the full spectrum of sun. So this isn't so much sunscreen as more sun block. And this is one of the reasons that sunscreen already has sort of a white pigment. They use titanium dioxide to make it white, and I don't know if I should be rubbing titanium dioxide all over my skin repeatedly. And they do say that sunscreen shouldn't be worn very, very, very regularly. It's probably not the best thing to apply to your skin constantly. So that's why we don't mind helping ourselves to some of our natural alternatives. It doesn't cost anything. It's perfectly biodegradable. It's perfectly natural as far as how it's made. And you can even transfer some from your hands and rub it on your face, that sort of thing, like you've seen probably on various survival media and all those bushcrafty sort of things. But it's right up our alley, the sort of thing that costs no money, doesn't cost anything to Mother Nature. It's basically a free lunch, essentially. And you don't get too many of those in nature. They always say no free lunch. There's always somebody or something that has to pay, but in this case, it doesn't hurt the tree any, and it doesn't hurt us any. Oh, except maybe that ant right there. To rub a little of this stuff, this free sunscreen, right onto our knees, and it's not going to stay forever. If your skin's a little sticky from sweat, perhaps maybe it'll stay a little better. But it's a good one to know, and it's really handy if you're walking through a lot of these. Like we are here on the National Recreation Trail, Fremont National Recreation Trail, out here in southern Oregon. And we want to thank you very, very much for joining us to talk about nature's sunscreen.